everybody watching. You can't be asking. I have a question. Who knows what 6-7 means? I just want to ask. Going around seeing people screaming 6-7, 6-7. What does 6-7 mean? The crazy noise is probably the rattling in my car driving. But I came across something and I just want to ask you guys, what does 6-7 mean to you? What are they talking about? Screaming the 6-7, 6-7. I seen they had something on the news talking about cops giving out fake tickets to the kids that kept saying 6-7. And I found this pretty interesting because it even made it to the news and it even had cops going up to schools giving out fake tickets. So obviously the 6-7, there's a big connection to it because they're making it a big thing. I think I might know what it is, but I'm not going to say it yet. I want to know what you guys think, what it may be. Oh, you know what you're hearing? You're hearing that glass jingle. That's the noise you're hearing? That was the rattling of my car and my drink. So we got 28 people. I want to know, I'm asking all of you, what does 6-7 mean to you? What do you think they mean when all of a sudden they're saying 6-7, 6-7? I'm trying to get some content here. This is the only reason why I'm asking you guys. Look, I asked a question and literally fucking 15 people dropped off. All right, whatever's. I'm only out here doing it for you. I kind of know what it is, but I'm trying to get you guys involved. These guys don't want to get involved and sign off. That's no biggie to me. No biggie to me. What are you guys saying? I'm just Yeah, these guys don't listen. There was 28 people. You were the first one. You were the first like. And 28 people came and gone. And we still got, we had 12. Now 7. You know what? I like it when it's like this, actually. I like it when motherfuckers don't want to come and listen to me talk. I truly do. Because you know what? If I see at first, I really wanted people to listen to me, right? Obviously, I got like over 5,000 people that sub and that's listening to me. But imagine if I was creating content bangers all day long, right? And exposing XPR, then it would never be cheap for us to buy. You understand? That means that people would still be buying this fucking token. And that means the price will be much higher, which means that anybody still buying Proton, the price will still be higher. So you know what? Sometimes we got to be happy that sometimes they don't bother to listen to some of those on things. Because like I said, if more people listened, if more people knew exactly what XPR was really about, they'd be buying it like hotcakes. So I appreciate those heavy hitter influencers that speak heavy on, XRP and, talk shit about XPR. I thank you guys. Because you're the ones that are actually keeping it dirt cheap for us. Now again, we don't really need retail people up in here for us to get rich. Because we already got all the credit unions, all the small banks that feed all the communities. They're going to already be wired, plugged up, and ready to go. And then when the bigger banks, they're still deciding if they want to make a move or not, they'll be able to just plug in these smaller bank community banks and get their clientele as well as their own clientele. So we're going to see. Yep, well, 6-7 is 13. And we've been seeing the 13 number everywhere. With Taylor Swift was a big thing with the Super Bowl that time. The number 13 is everywhere. Everywhere. Well, I'm not going to mention what I feel at the moment, what it's about. I was just trying to get a feel to see what you guys believe, what it was about. I want to deep dive a little bit more just to make sure I'm on the right track. But this is why I came on here. I wanted to ask a few questions to see what you guys had to say, to see if I was on the right track. So again, I'm driving, so I can't be reading, I can't do anything. I can only speak to you, and then I can have a little peek to see what you guys are responding to, if you are responding. Oh my God! And I'm going to tell you this right now. Did anybody? Well, hold on a second. I got to see when this movie was. I got to see when this movie was. Hold on. No. Who's seen the movie? I want to know in the comments. Who's seen the movie Ripple, 2017, the horror movie with clowns? The XRT? I have no XRT. I said XPR, XRP. Didn't say XRT. Anybody see that movie? Ripple? That is one of the fucking worst movies I ever watched. It's 2017. It's a horror movie with clowns. Just type in clowns, Ripple movie clowns. Yeah, I'm just laughing because I'm just like, yo, I hope they're not like trying to connect Ripple the company to this shit, because literally this shit was the worst. This shit was the worst movie. And there was clowns involved. So I don't know if they're trying to call fucking Ripple clowns or the company a clown. But yeah, you gotta watch. You have to watch. It's only about an hour, so if you can watch it where you can speed it up, I would advise you to speed it up so you don't waste a whole hour of your life watching it. But yeah, that is one of the worst movies I ever watched. I just hope the company ain't like the movie. A bunch of fucking clowns. Now I will say this. For all, like, I have this other person, right? He's heavy into XRP. You can't tell him nothing. He sees Ripple on the pedestal of all coins. So I ask him, because he's like, oh, I can't see XPR doing anything. All about XRP. He's like, XPR, I just don't see it. And I'm like, why would the CEO for Ripple tweet XPR, right? If this XPR is a shit coin that has nothing to do with XRP, not connected, what most people say, garbage coin, then why would your CEO, why would the brain behind XRP, the guy that's from NASA, right? The a digital creator, whatever the hell you want to call this guy. Why would he mention XPR in his tweet? He knew he made a mistake because he actually wrote it in the tweet. Oops, I meant XRP. So he could have changed it before he posted it. Why would that man post about XPR and the color purple in the same tweet? Like, I mean, not everybody has common sense. Because I was going to say, I've got to remember that not everybody has common sense. And some people, just because they're holding something, they just don't want to believe anything else but positive stuff about a company when they're invested within it. I don't know. Can any of you guys, because maybe I'm missing something, can any of you guys explain to me why would David Schwartz tweet about XPR and the color purple if it wasn't going to be one of the big coins? Why would he post about those coins? What the fuck was that about? What the fuck was that about? Somebody just threw something. Sorry. Somebody just threw a glass bottle. Yo, today's been a little crazy today. Somebody hit my truck. Glass bottle's been thrown. I believe Swift System is about to switch live into blockchain this month, hence the report of Travis Kelce not wanting Taylor Swift songs played at Arrowhead anymore. It's coded. I didn't know that. Let's roll out. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's all the whole thing show, right? She was pushing the number 13, right? Her last name's Swift. It all has to do with the connections, the marriage thing, you know what I mean? A new type of thing coming across everything. It's all there in front of the eyes, baby, if you got the eyes to see. It's all there in front of you. In plain sight. Man, I'm saying this thing is so big. Taylor Swift, all these people in here. Come on, and then the cheap. It's telling you, man. I don't know. I truly feel, man, it's Proton and Silver. I don't know. I feel like they are the pair. I feel like Proton and Silver is the pair, because if Silver's price explodes, it's gonna shock a lot of people. Many people are going to be shocked if fucking Silver's price explodes to 3-4 digits. If Proton's price explodes, it's going to be another shocker to people, because ain't no one really speaking about it. Everyone's talking about gold, and everyone's whispering about silver. Yep, they got to show. They got to show what's up. I don't know. Hopefully the cartoons are leading me in the right way, because I'm going heavy on investments through cartoon advice. It is what it is. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Come on. Oh, man, come on, man. You people. Man. No blinkers, no nothing. So sad. I don't know. something big is coming. That's all I really know. I really wanted to get your guys' point of view on what 6-7 was. I'm going to deep dive a little bit into it. Only because I was going through my pictures and I had a bunch of pictures of the news talking about 6-7, right? And then there's one picture that I had that the cop has paper in her hand and she's going like this with the paper, right? To me, that's money. Taking money and fucking throwing it out like that. I don't know. The way she did that just reminded me of that 6-7 connecting to some type of investment money. I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. And it's 13, so I don't know. Maybe it's a date. I don't know. I don't know, but I know that 6-7 is 13, and 13 has been one of the numbers out here. It's been a prime number. And we're going to see where it goes. Sorry, guys. I'm driving over here. Like I said, I only came on here to bullshit with you guys, and I was just trying to figure out what the hell was 6-7 about. Come on with this guy. Come on. Get away from my truck. Holy moly. Oh, what the fuck? I got it. Getting juicy, baby. Getting juicy. Let me see what you guys say. Saying too much on here. I was just actually on here just trying to get information, not giving information. So the alphabet of M, as in metal, Metallicus, and Marshall, and Metal Pay, yep, the Metal X, and all that other shit in there. What's up, Joy? Hold on a second. I'm moving. I'm grooving. Oh, baby. I'm telling you, man, tell your friends, whoever's going to buy you any Christmas gifts, tell them to buy you silver. That's what you want for Christmas. A stocking stuffer, silver. Keep saying that motherfucking shit. Silver. Stocking stuffer. SS. Stocking stuffer. SS. Sterling silver. SS. It's, come on, yo. Jingle bells. You got them bells. How those bells are? Silver bells. I mean, you know, it's up to you, baby, what you want to stock your stuffing with. The death as in Kobe and dead hand in gematria, doing gestures, but without fiat in hand means it has disappeared, gone digitally. Join Kobe the Black Mamba, as in the cobra snake here. The big shift happens this month. Something huge is coming. Yep. A huge fucking turd. What up, Proton Ricky? I was asking a question, so maybe you can help us out, Proton Rick. We were asking, what does 6-7 mean to you? What do you think it means? What do you think 6-7 means to you, big homie? Actually, I might even do that Millionaire Simpson thing. I might do that one over because they gave me a copyright on that shit. I don't want no copyright. I'll try to minimize that. I might actually delete it and redo it because I actually want to add something in there also. As well as, right, I wanted to say, I'll say it right here too, but I'm going to do it in the other video as well. I believe that silver and proton have some type of connection. I can't 1000% prove it. But if you go look back at Niwanti, right, the Millionaire Simpson decoder I just did earlier today, as you see, the question was, whatever, I forgot what the question was exactly. But you see the answer in there is proton, right? Now, yes, they didn't select it, but you understand the wrong word was underneath the right one, proton. And then you see the bucket with money. Don't you find it weird that they're not the same color? One was gray, that I believe was silver, and the other one was gold, and it was glycering, and it actually was airdropped. And did you notice how Mo was like, he didn't want to take a chance with that. He wants to play it safe and hold on to the silver barrel. Okay? Now there, I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh shit, this guy who wants to be a millionaire, right? Playing the game. He wants to hold on to the silver barrel, not the gold one. He wants to hold on to the silver one. And then I see proton in the same frame with that whole scene on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now again, you do what the fuck you want with your money. I don't care what you do with your money. I'm here and sharing my ideas. Tips stop happening and all that other shit. So here I'm just sharing my motherfucking ideas over here. Alright? You do what you want with your money because bears don't give financial advice like that. So obviously something because it just came out of nowhere and it's a fusion will eventually, yes, exactly, Proton Rick, is huge, something huge. So I was just saying, I was trying to make some room in my phone so I could try to go back and, you know, do the videos like I was doing, instead of doing these lives like this, you know, where I could stop and do this, because to me, I don't know, it's just annoying for me to keep stopping and doing a live, and I'm just not a great editor, so as I was going through the pictures to make room, I came across some pictures. I don't even know when I took them, but I took them not too long ago, and they were doing a fucking, not a skit, but they were talking about 6-7, and they were showing that these two cops were going into the classroom and they were giving out fake tickets. So I'm like, well, that money, right? Tickets, because they charge you, right? Tickets, you have to pay tickets. So I'm like, so there's money connected to this thing. There's something going on. And then after that, can I maybe show you what this is? I think it's on, I don't know which phone it's on. I don't know. I'm not going to do that at the moment right now because I'm driving. So let me just put this phone down. She's going like this with a bunch of papers. She has papers in it, or tickets. Maybe this the tickets. So she's going like this with the tickets. To me, see, I go to the strip clubs. I used to go to the strip clubs. So when they're going like this, when I used to do this, that's when I used to have a fucking, a stack of fucking singles on me. And you're showering the chick like this with the singles, and you're going like this. So, yeah, very weird with that 6-7 shit. But tomorrow I'll be on here doing a decode on 6-7, and I'm gonna bring to you what I believe is 6-7. So I just wanted to see if also other people have felt like it was a big thing or not. And if they felt like it was a big thing, what may it be tied to? Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to be coming out with a small little video, a decode, a little gift to everybody every day for the whole month of December. I did one on the 1st, and then I missed the second because I left my phone at work. And then I just did 2 of them today to bring it up. Today's the 3rd, so we got about 3 videos cracking off on there already. And that's it. I'm going to probably erase this video and get back to the next one tomorrow. I don't know what time, but it all depends on how much I get to look at between tonight and tomorrow with the 6-7. 6-7 equals 19. 6-7 equals 19. Can you explain that? Because I know the 19 and the 91 represents the Phoenix. I'm just trying to figure out how you managed to get 6-7 equals 19. I was just, yeah, alright, that's funny. I was just going to say, unless it had something to do with the prime number, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Out of all numbers, I'm fucking excellent with numbers, yeah. I am clueless with the prime numbers. I find that strange. It's probably something I'm going to have to educate myself on or refresh my memory. Because that's a big thing also. They like to play with other numbers, and they'll use other numbers to show like prime numbers, like you just said, like 6-7 showing that it's the 19. So, and something weird, funny enough, damn, where the hell did I seen it? Somebody was telling me, somebody was saying that on the 19th, there's going to be a winter storm. Like, they keep saying, oh, the storm is coming or whatever the case is. I have no idea, but I was listening to somebody, and they were stating that there's going to be snow for 7 days and 7 nights. It's going to start on the 19th of December. So, oh yeah, that's another thing too. Hold on a second. I'll say this, and then I'm going to go. They were talking about on the 19th that we're going to, supposedly the East Coast is going to get banged out with a freaking snowstorm. It's going to snow for 7 days and 7 nights. And I was just thinking, I'm like, And then they said that it's going to be really bad. There's going to be a lot of snow, and that people are going to be buried in the houses, right? And I'm like, wow. I'm like, and then they said, well, I mean, this is a little extra. Then they said, like, millions of people could possibly die, because they can't get out. If they need medical assistance, they won't be able to get the medical assistance they need because they won't be able to get to the hospitals. On top of, you won't be able to get any essential things because of the storm, and you won't be able to move and step out. And then they said some shit about people gonna turn to probably start eating people, which I don't know. I mean, I can see you maybe if it's 2, 3, 4 weeks starving, but 7 days, I'm sure you can probably not eat motherfucking people. I don't know, but that wasn't the real part that I really wanted to say. What I was really thinking, it was like, if we did have a snowstorm where people were buried in their house, that means that no one would be leaving their house, which means that nobody would probably be going to the banks or the ATM machines, right? If that's the case, that would be a perfect opportunity to switch over the rails from analog to digital. Now remember, these banks have to switch off to a whole new system. If everyone's buried in their house for 5 or 7 days, that would be a perfect time to fucking do whatever they got to do with the banks. And again, I don't know if this storm is coming or how true it is, but if it is true, then I can possibly see then some type of shift happening, because a lot of people believe that it would be this month. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Let's see what you guys are saying. Joy, joy, joy. I also believe 6-7 is almost a transition. We're at the 6th going into the 7th. 7 means completion, perfection. So right, literally almost at the turning point of a global shift. Reset. 6, 7. We are at the 6th, but we are at the 6th of what? And going into the 7th of what? John thinks there'll be a solar storm before Christmas this month, which could can knock out electronics. My man Don up in the house. That aligns with my thinking. Maybe 10 days of darkness this month before they flip the switch in January. Could possibly be. Let me see. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 13 days. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 13 days. Pretty interesting. We'll see what happens. The 19th is not too far from now. It's about 2 weeks and change. But, and I'm always going to say this because it's never going to hurt, please make sure, if you have kids, please make sure you have enough food in the house for them. Pets, animals, make sure you have enough water and food, as well as yourselves. Please make sure you have water and food. And make sure you buy some like stuff that you don't have to cook, just in case, like, they say on here, solar storms can happen. It can knock out the electricity. Imagine if they knock out the electricity, right? We have some type of crazy solar storm and knocks out the electricity, and then all of a sudden we get fucking 20 feet of snow dumped on us. That means you can't use the electricity. You can't use any heating things. Okay? You gotta be smart. So, if this is the snake year, right? There could be snakes out here shedding their skin. Just gonna say this. Just make sure you have enough, okay, by the 15th. Because if the news start coming out, like we're having a snowstorm in like 3 or 4 days, people rush out to get their shit early, okay? So we're gonna get it even earlier than those people, all right? So I would advise you, even today or tomorrow, start getting a little bit of things that you think you might need. Candles, lighters, water, nuts. Buy nuts. You don't have to cook. They last a lifetime. Go buy some almonds, cashews, walnuts. Go buy some nuts. I don't know which calendar, man. I'm just using the regular calendar. I'm just using the regular calendar. The calendar that we know today, I'm just going off those dates. It's too much back and forth, this, that. I just like to have fun. Some people hate it. Some people get angry. They're like, oh, shut the fuck up about the dates, this and that. But hey, listen, I'm just pointing out shit that looks legit. All right? And if December goes, the next date is going to be the 6th. I think the 6th, the 8th, and the 15th. 6th, 8th, and 15th. So we'll see. Coinbase keep posting about the 17th. They said expect big news on that day. Okay. I didn't know that. So 17, keep your calendars open for the 17th. I think they use multiples. Hebrew, Julian, yeah, Ethiopian, Chinese, everything. Yeah, they use all types of date. And then when people are really, really close, or if they're right on the money, they usually change the dates. I think even New Titan says that shit. You know what I mean? He's like, these people, they're always watching. They're always watching videos. They have the algo up, the algorithms. They're collecting all the data. And if they believe that too many people are catching on to a certain time, date, or frame, or whatever the case is, they can always switch it up. They can always switch it up. And that's probably what they've been doing. I've probably been right so many times. They probably said, nah, bullybear ain't getting no credit for this one. We're going to switch the bowl. We're going to move the fucking goalpost over. But it's okay. It's okay. I still have fun out here. And whoever's having fun with me, congratulations. It's a free ride, baby. My man Don got the spam cans up in the Bam Bams. He's ready to go. People need to stop getting angry at your videos. Maybe they should start making videos with their opinions then. That's what I told them. I'd be like, yo, make a video then. If you know better than me, make a video. I'll watch your shit, like it, and subscribe. I got no problems learning. I got no problems being wrong too. It ain't costing me shit out here. You know, my channel's not monetized, so it's not like I'm getting money for anything out here. I speak freely out here, baby. The only time I get paid is when you guys are generous enough to send me a tip at I Told You So wallet at the WebAuth wallet. But besides that, it's just me and you guys just looking at the screen, bullshitting. People are probably in our subconscious. They will do it when we least expect it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anyway, I got to make a phone call. I got to get on the horn and make a few calls. So I appreciate it again. Thank you for sharing your ideas and everything with me. And tomorrow, we'll go over what I believe that could be 6-7. We'll see what's up. See you later. Have a great night. Love you guys. Peace out.